Some of you have a full medical degree in reading one man's text messages. You know his typing patterns, his 3 favorite emojis, what it means when he sends LOL, but somehow you still don't know where you stand. Now, if that's you, this episode is your gentle wake-up call. You don't need a PhD in decoding. You need better texting rules. Hey love, I'm Sasha Sage, your soft life big sister. Around here, we help you stop shrinking for love, raise your standards, and actually enjoy your dating life again. We've already talked about how to stop chasing his texts and the one text you should never send if you want to be chosen, not strung along. Today, we're zooming out. We're not just talking about one text. We're talking about your whole texting etiquette as a magnetic woman. Because the way you text teaches a man how to treat you. If you text like a placeholder, he'll treat you like one. If you text like a priority with a full life, he either steps up or he quietly walks himself out. And either way, you win. Most of us were never taught how to text with standards. We were taught how to be nice, reply fast, fill in awkward gaps, keep the conversation going so he doesn't lose interest. But no one pulled you aside and said, hey babe, your phone does not own you. You're allowed to have a life in between his messages. So you end up texting from anxiety. Did I sound rude? Was that too much? Why hasn't he replied yet? That's not magnetic energy. That's survival mode. Today, I'm going to give you 7 texting rules of a soft magnetic woman so your phone stops being the source of stress and goes back to being a tool, not a test. Rule number 1, she doesn't text from panic. If your heart is racing, your stomach is tight, and you're reading his messages 17 times, that is not the moment to respond. A magnetic woman knows I'm allowed to pause. You can put your phone down, drink some water, go for a walk, get back into your body, then respond. Texting from panic sounds like over-explaining, apologizing when you did nothing wrong, trying to fix the vibe with 3 extra messages. Texting from peace, it sounds like short, warm, clear replies, answering the question he actually asked, not the one you invented in your head. Knowing that if one calm message scares him off, he was not your person anyway. So your first new habit, if you're spiraling, you're not texting. Now, rule number 2. She matches effort, not the fantasy she built in her head. Some of you are sending college application length paragraphs to a man whose last message was WYD. A magnetic woman responds to what's real, not what she wishes it was. If his texts are short, inconsistent, or only late at night, you don't reward that with interviews, essays, and free therapy. You can keep it polite, but light. Hey, I'm heading out in a bit. Hope you have a good night. Or you don't pick up the conversation again if there's nothing there. Matching effort doesn't mean being petty. It means you're not going to be the Indian of the connection while he coasts. You're not his entertainment committee. You're a whole woman with things to do. Rule number 3, she lets conversations land. A lot of women think, if I keep texting, he'll keep talking. And if he keeps talking, it means he likes me. That's not true. Sometimes he does get bored. Sometimes you're just bored. A magnetic woman is not afraid of the last text. If the conversation is naturally slowing down, she lets it. If she's busy, she ends it gently. This was fun. I'm going to finish up some things and get to bed. Talk later. You don't need to send an extra meme, a random question, or an LOL to drag it out. Letting a conversation land creates mystery and rhythm. It shows you're not waiting around on the couch, staring at your phone like it's your oxygen tank. Rule number 4, she doesn't reward inconsistency with instant access. He disappears for 3 days, comes back with, hey stranger, and you reply in 45 seconds with, hey, how have you been? No ma'am, you're allowed to have standards for access. Inconsistent energy gets measured, delayed access or no access at all. If you do decide to respond, you can slow the pace down. He takes 2 days, you don't have to text back in 2 minutes. Your nervous system deserves consistency. Your time deserves respect. You're not punishing him. You're just not overinvesting where he's underinvesting. Rule number 5, she uses text to support the connection, not to build the whole relationship. Some of you are dating men's phones, not the men themselves. A magnetic woman knows real intimacy is built in person or a real-time call, not in a never-ending text thread. So she keeps deeper conversations for dates or calls. She uses text for light check-ins, flirty moments, confirming plans. If he wants to get to know you, he can use his adult words on an actual date. And if all he ever offers is texting and vibes with no real effort, that's not a relationship, that's a notification. Rule number 6. She sets soft, clear boundaries by text without being cold or confrontational. You do not have to say yes to everything to be feminine. Examples. Last minute plans are tough for me. If you give me a little more notice, I'd love to make something work. Or, I don't really enjoy texting late at night when I have to be up early. Let's talk tomorrow. Another, I prefer actually planning dates instead of just hanging out. If you think of something specific, let me know. Now that's not rude, that's emotionally grown. A magnetic woman is kind, but she's not a pushover. She trusts that the right men appreciate clarity. Rule number 7, she protects her peace even when she really likes him. Now this is the hardest one. You'll be tempted to break all your own rules for the guy you really want. Reply faster, explain more, accept less. But a magnetic woman knows, if I abandon my standards to keep him, I'm basically telling the universe, I don't actually believe I can have what I want. So she keeps her routines. She doesn't text all day while she's at work. She doesn't stay up until 2 a.m. just because he finally felt like talking. She doesn't send 7 follow-ups because she's scared of losing him. Her texting habits match the life she's building, not the fear of missing out on one particular man. Okay, love, let's wrap this up. I want you to choose one rule from today and practice it this week. Just one. Maybe it's pausing before you respond. Maybe it's matching effort instead of fantasy. Maybe it's finally letting a dry conversation die with dignity. Tell me in the comments which rule hit you the hardest. And if you're ready to stop chasing and start choosing yourself, follow me and let's rebuild your love life, your confidence, and your peace together. Today is another day of choosing yourself. I love you, but I need your texting to love you too. Go watch the other texting episodes after this. They all work together. I'll see you in the next one.